Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another beautiful day of flying here in X-Plane 11. We're loading in a little bit late, I apologize for that. I've been having issues with my yoke, whatever reason. And hopefully got figured out here. And we're going to do a quick flight over to Midway and then over to Nashville from Detroit. So we load in here. Just give me a couple seconds here. Oh my, it is a warm day here in California. It is a beautiful 80 degrees. 80 degrees, man. Can't really ask for much better than that. And yeah, it's another beautiful day in paradise. Hey, there we go, finally loaded in. So now raining no more in Detroit. Looks like the storm may have passed. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, I spoke a little too soon there. Tell you one thing, the plane sure pushed up pretty far. Alright, let's go down here. Everything's good and set. FMC. Nothing's out of date. Let's go to weight. Oh my. I don't speak metric units. Alright, give me 2 seconds here. I apologize. Apparently this has gone back. General config FMN pounds. Thank you so much. iJoke is off. Perfect. Turnaround. Captain controls that. Alright. Realism. We do have a line time on short. Refuel time is long, but I don't know why it's still... It doesn't take a long time, so to speak. Alright. So we got 1,000 pounds in the fuel there. Let's open up SimBrief. Today our zero fuel weight needs to be 116,000 pounds. So 33.6, 115, 16,549 pounds. Perfect on zero fuel weight. Fuel weight needs to be 12.5. Takeoff weight should be around 128, 129,000, which it is. GPU is connected. Let's see, what runway are we taking off today? I haven't even gotten that yet. Alright, runway we are taking off 04 right. Let's go see where that is real quick. As they take care of our beautiful airplane 737-700. I've actually never been to Metro before. So I think it's this runway down here. Wow, that is a long runway. Alright, yep, that's it. Cool. Apologize, there we go, back to the carpet there. Let's get some light going in here. Don't need all that flow light. Let's get the panel light on. Both sides, there we go, perfect. Oh, is it 8? There we go, that's 8. Let's get some panel light going on up here. Cool. Window heat, left and right side. So do this, let's go ahead and turn off the fuel pumps there, get the APU started. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Ground power is still on, I might add. Get get the chimes on and seatbelts on. Emergency exit lights are on. Everything's looking great. Duct pressure is coming up. AP is turning on. Everything else is looking pretty solid. Let's go ahead and go to our plugins here. Let's go to better pushback. Find our pushback real quick. Go.
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
We'll do it once we are ready. Do we have a weather radar on us? We do. Okay, cool. We just don't have a train radar. Okay, there we go. Alright. 2962. There you go. 2962 is today's barometer pressure. We are in Detroit. KDTW. On a Midway, KMDW. 4 right. In database. Okay, is it 04? 4 right. Perfect. And at ref, there we go. Alright, let's see what we got planned for the fuel. So let's go 10,000. Leaves us 2.5 on the reserves. House index of 55. And cruising altitude for today's flight is going to be roughly, let's see what we got, 34,000 feet. Alright, let's see, give me 2 seconds here. 232 at 29. 2. That's a deviation, you're looking at +5. And 1 limit. Do your D-rated takeoff. Flaps 5 departure. 4.51. Probably about right there. E2 is 140, that means we're going to be at 155. Perfect. Right, and let's do our departure and arrival out of 4 right. We're going to be doing the, got here, what we have assigned. The Cobb 1, via Tiger. Alright, next page. Alright, direct Zegby. Z-E-G-B-I. And then we're going direct Bagel. We're going to be landing in, wow. So we're taking off 4 right and we're landing on 4 right. Have 4. Oh, didn't about good. Arrival. RNAV. Let's do. And it was Bagel, if I remember. Bagel. Via the page 3. Bagel transition. Hit ref. Perfect. Index. Alright, so that's good to go. Let's go over to our legs real quick. And and go on to plan. Perfect. So there we are right there. Discontinuity. So let's go here and fix that real quick. Execute. Perfect. Unable cruise altitude. Ignore that. We're good. Perfect. So it should take us right in. Alright, so let's get back into our seat here. Now we're ready for pushback. We can go ahead and back up to our panel here and switch over to the APU gen. We can take the ground power off. Perfect. So that's good to go. We're going up to 34,000 feet. We need to set that so we don't lose all our oxygen and pressurization. Set altitude to 34,000. Perfect. All right. Alright, go over to map. There we go. There's map. Perfect. So we're actually technically good to go here. Let's go ahead and get the anti that up. And let's go ahead and get that pushback going here. Start pushback.
Flight attendants prepare for departure.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Well, dude, thank you so much. Here's our tug driver.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
In front of you or in one of the overhead bins. Shortly after takeoff, we will be serving complimentary juice, coffee, and soft drinks. The overwing window exits designated an emergency exit row. If you're seated in this row, please refer to the safety information card in your seat back pocket. If you have a condition that would prevent you from performing the functions listed on the card, let us know. We will be happy to receive you. Ladies and gentlemen, in order for us to push back from the gate, please check to make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright and locked position. All cell phones and electronic equipment need to be turned off at this time. If you have anything with an on-off switch, it needs to be turned off.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking
After
brake.
that photo. Thank you. Thanks for choosing Southwest Airlines. Flight attendants for your door.
Connected.
Awesome. Great announcement, as usual. Alright, give me 2 seconds here. We'll get ready to push back. Alright. Sorry about that. We're ready to push back here. Alright. Sorry, I was having a little bit of an issue. Perfect. There we go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, appreciate it. Thank you so much. X off. Those are off. Let's go ahead. Let's get that spooled up for us.
To unfasten when the tip on the buckle, it will release. Your seatbelt should be worn tight and low across your hips. We're equipped with 6... clearly marked with a sign overhead, lights on the floor of the aisle designate exit.
25, introduce fuel.
Tab to inflate, to manually inflate, blow at the tube at your shoulder. Once again, please check to make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Seat back.
Alright, there you go. Things all set. Go ahead, get number 1 going.
Detectors in aircraft lavatory, federal aviation regulations also require passenger compliance with the lighted passenger information signs, posted placards, and crew members' instructions regarding seatbelts and smoking.
Reduce fuel.
Although we don't anticipate a change in cabin pressure should one occur, 4 yellow oxygen masks will drop from the compartment overhead. Immediately stop screaming. Let go of your neighbor.
Perfect. I think we're almost close to our pushback being done here as well.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Hopefully everyone's having a beautiful Thursday. I know I am. Disconnect hand signal. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get that taxi light on there. Probably blinding the poor guy in the tug. So it's not like it's heavy rain right now. It's a very light rain, which is nice.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Awesome. Thank you as always. Tug driver to guy. See him going off to the right there. Can go ahead, get generator 1 and 2 on. We can go ahead and have the pew turned off. Pew bleed come off, packs coming on. Thing looks great. Taxi lights on, everything's on. Go ahead and take off that parking brake. And let's go ahead, let's taxi the runway. Go ahead and make sure our flaps here are set to 5 degrees. Go down here, keep making a right hand turn. This is our runway right here, but we're towards the other end of it. And if you happen to catch the windsock right here, the wind's going this way, so we definitely aren't taking off with the wind to our backs. Another good shot of that windsock there. And to be honest with everyone, I think this is the first time I've ever departed out of Detroit Metro. I don't think I've ever flown in or out of it, including real life. Everything's looking beautiful up here. Alright, we have pressure, I believe. Double check that before we take off though. It's always just good to double check stuff. You can see we have a little bit of a warning here. We're about to cross this run here. It's 27 right and 9 left. We don't have brakes. My pedals aren't working for brakes. Let's check that out real quick. I had to go down there into the ice because they're not plugged in. Alright, give me 2 seconds here. I'll find out what's going on with this. And well, we have no brakes. We need brakes. Like one of the most important things ever. Oh, that's definitely not. That's steering wheel. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the delay here, but we kind of need brakes before we take off. That's an important one. Didn't realize they were unplugged. Well, fudge and apples. about that, ladies and germs. I don't know what that was all about, but my pedals apparently became unplugged at the base. Not quite sure how that happened. What a long taxiway though. I'm sure they got some pretty huge cargo jets or passenger jets coming out of here, so I'm assuming that's probably why this is like this. Alright, we have finally, after what seems like an eternity, have made it to the end of the taxiway. So, alright, 4 right as it called, 4 right is set. Go ahead, pull the parking brake real quick. Put on that. I can come off, will I come off? Continuous. Sit fan trimmer on. Damper is on. Looks like we're good to go here. Make sure we got TARA real quick. Perfect. Squawking 2000, just whatever the default is. Flaps 5, RTO on. Alright. Taxi lights off, runway turn-offs come on, and landing lights are on. Well. Nav, LNAV, come on please, thank you so much, perfect. Alright, let's go up to 40%. Everything looks great. Toga. Not sure what that was for. 80 knots checked. Rotate. Positive brake gear going up. See you later, and we're already in the clouds.
400.
Oh, what the hell? Why is it doing that? Gear is locked.
1,000.
Go ahead and get that nose down ever so slightly and start following our waypoint here. Flaps 1. Flaps clean. Go ahead and do the weather. Let's go ahead and engage that autopilot there. Turn on that weather radar as well. Wing light can come off. Tell you what, man, this thing climbs like a rocket ship, man. That's awesome. Like we're holding here at below 6,000. My apologies, was not expecting that loud noise there. Oops, wrong one, there we go. Now this next waypoint here, we're at or below 7,000 feet. So we're kind of between the layers right here. As soon as we pass this waypoint here, we'll be able to climb again. About half a mile here, half a nautical mile. There we go. Engine spools back up. We are about to climb again. Fortunately, you can't see much. Did some ortho here, but a little bit of weather preventing that. There we are, breaking through cloud cover. passing, well, missed it there just a little bit. Passing through 10,000 feet. Landing lights can come off. Let's double check. Still above 8 degrees here. So we're doing good. Passenger can go on auto. Ignition as well. No need for anti-ice. Let's get that probe heat on though, just to be on the safe side. Let's sit back and enjoy the ride, guys. Watching, do me a huge favor if you could smash down that like button. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button. I'll be flying a little bit more here often here. You know what? And even in chat or in the comments, if you're listening after the live stream, hey, hit me up with suggestions on lights here. Always want to try something a little bit different. Send me like a, I got my donation tab there, you know, if you want to send me like $40 and I'll nosedive this fucker straight in the ground. But, you know, $40, man. But other than that, man, we're gonna go and fly this whole flight. 22 minutes left of it. Well, probably a little longer because traffic patterns and whatnot. Donate $10, I'll do a barrel roll. That's wholly up to you, though. Alright, getting close to cruising altitude here. Let's see, top of descent is pretty far off too. We're about how far are we from top of descent right now? Descent.
As we go.
That shouldn't be like that. Cruise? Top of descent, interesting. Let's see, are we something? Oh, okay. Perfect. Hold on, descent, 147 miles. 2 runway right, descent, I don't know, something's not right. It's not giving me a cruise off. Oh, whoop-de-daisy, it's 340. I kind of messed up there. Interesting. So we're less than 100 miles away from our destination, but I have somehow messed up here. We're going to flaps 40 on the arrival today. Well, let's see, arrival, vehicle transition, execute legs. Here's 34 girl. So when I had that in it. Well, how else would I have known what my cruise was? That's what it's kind of confusing me here. Well, we'll see what happens. Somehow I don't think it's going to work right, but we'll figure it out. Force 47. It's pretty solid turbulence here. It's a Cat 1. Interesting. ASUS is 132.75. So we got cholesterol, we'll go ahead and tune that in. And then O4 is 11150. Perfect. And we are turning directly into a very nasty headwind. Let's go. Maybe because of how short the runways are there. God, who's blowing up my phone? How awesome is that? That's awesome right there. Understood. Paired. Oh, here. Thank you. So at paying it, we're supposed to be at 22,000. All right, let's vertical speed and download. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to do VNAV because it wants to be a pain in the ass. So, let's go vertical speed down 3,000. It's 2,500. Down to 3,000 feet. This thing wants to be a pain in the ass, and I don't know why it's doing that. Supposed to be at 22,500 for ping. So let's do that. Altitude 22,500. Megs are supposed to be at 17,200. So we're a little bit high right now. Don't know what happened there with the FMC, but apparently it wanted to reset itself there. So we're gonna have to manually go do our descent down here. So Megs, it wants us to be at 17,200. So we're at 17,000. We'll follow this down until we can actually match the altitude. Let's go Mach 60. Did a little bit of speed brake there. Looks like it's still going to be cloudy by the time we get to Chicago. Apparently there's a little decent storm, I would assume. Alright, at Awesome, we are supposed to be at 14,300. So, trying to get down there, but not slowing down quick enough here. We're going to Awesome, 14,300 like I had said. And then IROC is at 10,000. Haley Full right bangle, or the bagel transition. Insufficient fuel, you get out my, that, oh cool. So just lost everything. Hit the wrong button there. It's kind of cool though. I'm at a little bit of, let's go legs, acting legs, Zigbee, and then execute, approach arrivals, going into full right, go, oh, let's full right bagel transition, and execute. So let's see if that's gonna work. Don't know why my FMC here just completely just reset itself. We are at IROC. Let's go direct IROC right now. I should fix it, I believe.
Chicago Midway INTL Information Sierra 1600 Zulu weather.
That
Wind
should
020 at 8.
fix it.
Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 1500 overcast. Temperature 18. Dew point 15. Altimeter 2977. Arriving runways 04 right, 04 left. Departing runways 31 center, 31 right, 31 left. Advise on initial contact. You have Sierra
1,000 to go.
Chicago Midway INTL Information Sierra 1600 Zulu weather. Wind 020 at 8. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 1500 overcast. Temperature 18. Dew point.
Alright, so now that we should have that fixed, hopefully it'll be a little bit of a smooth landing here for us in the Midway. Oh, wait, there's something still not right. Alright, never mind. There we go. Go. There we go. Oh, this is on the wrong page. Alright, we're good to go now. Alright. So let's have a fun approach into Midway. Let's see what the winds were again. I don't think the winds were too strong.
Chicago Midway INTL Information Sierra
020 at 8.
1600
So,
Zulu
great
weather.
winds. Nothing
Wind
gusting.
020 at 8. Visibility more than 10.
Beautiful.
Sky conditions 1500 overcast. Temperature 18. Dew point 15.
Alright. So we are going to do the ILS approach. Just be on the safe side here, which we are programmed into the ILS approach. We also have the plugged in as well on the nav. So should be good to go. we're nearing 10,000 feet. We go ahead and put those landing lights on there. Logo light's already on, strobing and ready. Anti-collision light is still on, wing light is on, wheel well light is off. Oops. We don't want that there. There you go. Oh, perfect. Okay, whatever. So it looks like it's going here and then swooping us in. So it's a pretty cool little deal there. Right now 15 knot wind. It's a little bit of a cross headwind coming into us. We already have it set at flaps 40 or 30 knots. So it's gonna be a fun landing here in the Midway. A little tight airport. Always fun to fly in and out of real life. I've been a passenger on quite a few planes out there. So. So we got a turn here about 20 miles. Once we get there, it's going to swing us all the way around and into the runway. So. Alright, getting very close here. Still about 10 miles out of the runway here to our next our next waypoint here. Wrong button, excuse me. Getting ready here to fly in the Midway. It's got a scenery. I don't know how well it's going to look. I haven't actually seen the scenery yet, so we'll see how it looks on both of our ends. But for those out there watching, if you don't mind, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That way you're notified of any upcoming flights I have. I think the weather, yeah, weather's still on, so no weather in the area, just cloudy. I get those runway turnoffs on as well. A little over, once we make this turn, it will be a little bit over 10 miles here left until final. Let's go ahead and make that announcement real quick.
Prepare the cabin for landing.
There we go, a little bit of ortho. Looks like it's just a really overcast day here in Chicago. We have not crashed yet. If you didn't hear me, Travis, I said if you send me $40 via Streamlabs, I got the link down there for donations. Send me $40, we'll nose dive right in the ground. $10 we'll do a barrel roll.
We also ask you discontinue the use of and stow all portable electronic devices and preparation.
Alright, let's go ahead and start working on the flaps. Let's go flaps 5.
Who is it?
Delta Captain, appreciate it. Thanks so much for the subscription. Hope you enjoy everything. Everyone, welcome Delta Captain to the channel, guys. Let's go flaps 10. Alright, Travis, you get yourself timed out like that, brother. Can't do that. Flaps 15. One of the few full flap landings we're going to do, just because of how short the runways are here in Chicago. Let's go ahead and do flaps 25. I do not see the airport just yet, but I know we're close. There we go. Yeah, about 10 miles off the nose there. Nothing yet. A little too hazy. Said we had on ASUS, they said we had 8-mile visibility, so should see it shortly.
2,500.
Go ahead and get that gear down. Let's go flaps 30. some of that auto gen there. Apparently there's a massive forest outside of Chicago there. Alright, there we go. We have runway in sight right there. Do this. Let's go VOR lock. Let's go approach. There we go, man. Auto, engage the autopilot over there. That way we have, like I said, both diamonds are solid, excuse me. So, above glide slope at the moment. Let's go ahead, let's go flaps full. Three green, flaps full. Spoiler is armed. There we go, we are on the glide slope, there we go. And now we're nosediving, autopilot, what the hell. Alright. I've got the plane, I have the throttle, so we're doing a little bit long of a manual approach here, but there we go. Travis, you're gonna get yourself banned off the channel doing that, dude. Streamlabs doesn't like that. I don't know how to change Streamlabs, man, but keep doing that, it'll piss it off. Have a little bit low glide slope there. Above, excuse me. Don't give a shit. The graphics look good. That's all that matters. It's not ridiculous. I can't have people coming in here and just spamming the hell out of my chat and doing stupid stuff. If they allow that, then what kind of control will we have? Fly into Chicago Midway at a smooth 1 frame per second. Come on, man. Gotta go down.
500.
There you go.
Airspeed low.
400.
Airspeed low.
Airspeed is not low. Come on. Get out of here.
300.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
200.
Airspeed low.
100.
Airspeed low. Airspeed
50.
low.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Hard to fly a plane at like 5 frames a second. Whatever.
80 knots.
80 knots. Instead of the reversers. Over to manual braking. We've made it into Chicago somehow at grand total of 15 frames a second. Apparently this scenery is very intensive on frame rates there. Well, we all know how bad you want me to crash, Travis, so. So does Streamlab. Going to my favorite gate here. The one that's closest. We even have a guy, we have a marshal, I believe it is. Perfect. We do have one more flight after this. We're going to be heading to Nashville, Tennessee. So give me about 5 minutes, we'll get this thing flying in the other direction. Let's park it first. I can't see you. You're invisible. All right. Oh, he still wants us to go for it. I'm not going to crash into you, bud. Dude, it's like you're broken. You almost made me crash into a jelly, dude. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and check out the terrible, absolutely terrible replay here of my mediocre landing in the Chicago Midway. Assuming replay wants to work. There we go. All right. There we go. Ah, man, the frame rates are just on the struggle bus here in the scenery. Absolute struggle bus. I don't have a terrible computer either. That's just, yeah. That's just how I had this. I guess it's one of the only places I've had scenery issues where it kills the frames like this.
100.
So, as I said, let's, I apologize, we're not going to have a replay here. Let me get some music going for you guys. While I, get this turned around here and we'll head to Nashville. We are back here at Chicago Midway. A little bit of a different gate because I had to redo it because for whatever reason it when it pulled us into the gate it tried to crash me into the gate. So I think there might be a little issue with the 700 there. Let's go outside and check this out real quick. We're back in the 700. Apparently, you know what? Let's not do the 700. Let's do the 800. To be on the safe side, change the plane real quick. Just be on the safe side there. Let's start the new flight there. It's going to take a second to load back in, but for whatever reason, I don't know why. I've had that happen a couple times with the 700 series, where the guy's supposed to tell you when to pull in, where, left, right, etc., and it doesn't work. So. But for our next flight, we're going from Chicago Midway to Nashville. We're cruising at 37,000 feet. Alright, so that's cool. The wind doesn't look too bad there. It's a little bit warmer, 28 degrees. So we should be good to go here. About 10,000 pounds of fuel, 11,000 pounds. Okay, so we're going to be taking quite a bit of fuel, minimum 13,100 pounds. Yeah, block fuel, 13,600. So we're taking a little bit of extra fuel here. So more than likely going right into a little bit of wind. Ooh. There's our plane. It's a big one compared to the last one. That the 700's van is like a sports car. It really is. All right, so master caution come off there. All right, let's go down to our FMC. See up here, are we ILS aligned? It's perfect. All right, K, Midway, MDW. We are going to, what runway were we going? Or taking off the 04 right, or right. KBNA, Nashville. And we were flight number, what do we have on I don't know. I don't listen. 1334, I believe it was. It's WA33. Perfect. Performance. Alright, let's go over here real quick. Balance some fuels. Payload. 0 fuel weight. We're looking for a total of 14,000 pounds. That's way too much. That's like 26, I believe. Wait, 115 or 114.7. That'd be like 23.4. 14.7, perfect. Fuel, we're looking at 13,628, 13,006.6. Perfect. That says that we should be approximately 128,000 pounds. 128,000 pounds, thank you. Also, it matches up. Exactly what we're looking for. Well, 10,000, 3.6 on reserves. House index of 5. 37,000 feet. And then cruising wind going to be 266 at 41. The deviation is also positive at 6. Alright, departure going to be off of 4 right via no SID, direct Komsky, CM-SKY, CM Guy. Well, I always have a great time when it does that. How about Karen? D-A-R. Alright, what am I doing wrong here? Alright, let's do this. BNA, we are Going into what runway here? Runway 31. Oh, 31. The Yoma. See, it doesn't even have that start. It's almost like, okay, never mind. Transition Yoma. Do I? Valid entry. And then Karen and then Zibo. C-Y-E-I-L. After that it's gonna be PXV. Direct to PXV. Then Gamma, okay. Alright, let's go back to our legs. Discontinuities. Great. Let's go to our legs panel here, or excuse me, plan. Back to the legs. Nothing weird looking, so we'll be good to go. Alright, barometer here is... Come on, man, why is my phone gotta be such a piece of crap sometimes? 2980. Perfect, there we go. Alright, so that should be decent there. Plan our pushback to be not to be.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Alright, thank you, appreciate it. Have a good one. Start leg flight, there we go. Alright, like I said, we're going up to 37,000 feet today. $37,000. Up here, pressurization panel. 37,000. Let's go ahead and AP bleed, come on. AP going 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and turn those pumps off. We don't have anything in the center. Fuel pumps can come off there. Alright now. Light can come on as well. Go ahead. Got 1 more chimes on, as well as belts are on.
The captain just called and asked somebody to take your seats for a little bit, so please make sure you're in your seat with your seatbelt securely fastened until he does turn that fasten seatbelt sign off and we get to this month.
I don't think that announcement was necessary, to be honest with you.
Guys, deliveries on board.
Copy that, thank you so much. Main panel brightness going up. Panel brightness over here going up. Well, perfect. We're not going to do a de-rated climb either, or takeoff. Flaps 10 on the takeoff here. Center of gravity 3.29. I'll go approximately there. V1's gonna be 126 knots, VR rotate and 127, V2 139. It's gonna be 154. Come on. Thank you so much. Perfect. So go ahead and get our pushback here going.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Awesome, thank you. Appreciate it. Didn't want. Oh wait. Apparently not ready yet. That light has to be on. Duh. Yaw dampers on. Trim air. Trimmer's on. Excuse me. See your tug coming in for our pushback there. Something about this scenery though is just really costing me a lot of frames, and I'm not really impressed with that. So.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Cool. He's ready to connect, so that means he's about to pull up and connect to us here. Logo light, come on. As well. Alright, let's go. General. Go ahead, get rid of ground power. Thank you so much. Go ahead down here and get rid of it. Ground services. Now we're running off the APU.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Well, dude, thank you so much. Excuse me.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake is. Let's push back.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
APU bleed coming off. Wait. Bleed that's staying on. Pack's coming off. Engine number 2 for rotation.
Welcome aboard the flight in serving today, and let's say shortly after takeoff, we serve complimentary soft drinks, juice, and coffee. Beer, wine, and cocktails are $5. Monster drinks are $3. We no longer accept debit cards or coupons. Do you have a wing window exit as an emergency exit road for sitting?
Alright, once we get to 25%, we'll introduce fuel. There we go. It was introduced.
The pod flies in so we can reach you at this time. If you have a cell phone, please make sure they're turned off for the flight. All other electronics should be turned off instead for takeoff and landing. We are scheduled out of here right about now. As soon as everyone grabs a seat and all luggage is stowed, we can go. Welcome aboard. Okay, folks, at this time also $5 electronics should be turned off. Doors, please.
Alright, let's go ahead and fire up. Looks like we got a good fire on number 2 there. Let's go ahead and fire up number 1. And once the N2 gets to 25%, we'll introduce fuel. Real man. Like a good fire on for 1. Man, this is the slowest tug driver ever.
These 2 exit doors and back, all of which are indicated by red and white signs overhead, and they're also designated by lighting along the center aisle. Please read over the safety card you'll find in the seat back pocket in front of you. This card illustrates our safety procedures. In the event of a water evacuation...
Yeah, event of water evacuation. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be happening today because we're not going to water. But, yeah. I mean, there could be a lake or two, but I don't think we're going to. I don't think we're going to have to use those.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Setting parking brake, thank you so much.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, so much, thank you. Alright, taxi, come on, APU off. Gens are on, running off battery power. Go ahead, turn off the APU there. Those fuel pumps on, they should have been on. It's on me. Disconnect, thank you so much. Everything else is pretty dang solid. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. As well as, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Now we are taking off from runway.
HOTAS disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Well, dude, thank you so much. Self a safe tug day. So we will be taking off from this runway right here. So there's plenty of like static aircraft. We'll just cross right here and just follow that all the way down. Tug is out of the way. Cool. Off to the right. There he goes. Oh, that's cool. Hand signal. Okay, cool. Never noticed that before. All right, let's go 1, 2, 5, and 10. Doing a flaps 10 departure today. Let's go ahead, get the taxi light on. Parking brake is off. So let's head over to runway 4 right. We'll head back to a land of better frame rates. Ah yes, I totally just foobarred that. We are now on a runway. Don't mind me. Totally not the active runway we just landed on.
Who is it?
Not her fault. Appreciate the description there, brother. Welcome to the channel. All right, looking left, looking right. I don't have anything. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Go ahead, auto throttle. Flight directors on both sides are good to go. VNAV set and perfect. Not an active runway, I'll just cross it. I promise one day we'll get on Ventrilo, or not Ventrilo, we'll get on VATSIM. So, at some point soon. Next 3 to 5 years. There we go. Alright. Got a private jet here. Turn right on Yankee here. Should continue on Yankee. This is gonna be 4 right. Clear for takeoff already. Just, you know, I told myself that I'm clear.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Thank you so much. Don't mind the bad frame rates. I do apologize. First time I've been to this scenery, and unfortunately it looks like it's just not going to agree with my computer. Alright, so here we are on 4 right. Downtown Chicago, right ahead of us there. Let's go with 40%. Toga.
knots.
80 knots checked.
D1,
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate. Gear is going up. Go flaps 5. A little soupy here, so let's get the autopilot on real quick. That way we can take a look outside and
1,000.
see what we got here. 1,000 feet, flaps 2, or excuse me, yeah, 2. Flaps 1 on schedule. There we go, Chicago Midway. Awesome airport if you've ever been to it in real life. Really fun to fly in and out of as a passenger. Go flaps up. I wish traffic in Chicago was that light. I had to drive to Rosemont, and definitely was not that light traffic. See you later, downtown Chicago. Go ahead, lock our gear. There we go, perfect. Usually I'm not so quick to turn on the autopilot there, but fortunately the weather is a little bit soupy here. So you can see we really can't see much either side right now. Let's go ahead and turn off the wing light, put that over to steady, turn off the logo light, continuous, cube, runway turnoffs can come off, landing lights stay on until we're at 10,000 feet. Alright, passing through 10,000 feet, landing lights can come off. Fasten belts on auto. They can get up and do whatever the hell they want in the middle of the flight, I don't care. As long as they don't hurt themselves. Get this zoomed out just a little bit here. See our next waypoint, sir. From, oh. Did not mean to do that. Autopilot engage back on. We are currently 300 and how you read that? 377 miles. We'll find out. We're 234 miles from our top of descent, so let's sit back and cruise back and enjoy the flight there. I hope if I got you a better view than that, I apologize to everyone. A little bit of give you a little bit of a nose view. But sit back and enjoy the flight. We'll be in Nashville before you know it.
Nashville INTL information Quebec. 1800 Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 10, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 4,200 few, 6,200 broken, 8,200 broken, temperature 28, dew point 18. Altimeter 2982. Arriving runway 31, departing runway 31. Advise on initial contact you have Quebec.
There, 10 mile an hour, sorry, 10 knot wind, nothing too extreme. Nice little day of flying, a little bit bumpy right here, but to be honest, it wasn't that bad of a flight. I know I sure enjoyed it. Good relaxing flight. – 10,000 feet, let's go ahead and turn on those landing lanes. About a little 8,600 pounds of fuel left. Unfortunately, seat belt signs never came off. Because it was a pretty turbulent flight, unfortunately. So everything looks like it's set, good to go for landing here. Travis, you know that that's never gonna happen. Never ever. Unless something happens. Never ever. Never ever. Ever ever. It's not like you and your Pro 4. We don't crash here. Hey yo. Well, welcome to Nashville. One of the funnest states, or states, yes, one of the funnest states. Welcome to Nashville, one of the coolest cities I've ever been to. Of great music. Nah, man, I don't, because I'm playing offline at the moment. There's a way to do it, but every time I've ever tried to sign on, it's like it doesn't work half the time. So that's something I'm going to work on. Hey, there's Nashville Speedway Fairgrounds right there, I think. Yep. Nashville Speedway right there. There is. I just have to get it working somehow, and I've not been able to get it working. So it's just kind of been relaxing and enjoying the flights and whatnot. Alright, let's go to knit ref real quick. Nice long runways. We're going to go here. Lap speed, laps 30. So we're going to take this a little bit here. We're going to take this vector. Yeah, no, I got flight yoke and everything like that, and I can take a picture and send it to you. Yeah, I got it's kind of like a F-16 type deal. It's got, you know, a hands-on stick, throttle, all that jazz. So there's Holder at 2600. So basically this vector is going to take us out, and then once we want to get off this vector here, we'll program it in here, and that way we can make that that U-turn there. Yeah, I can send it to you. It only cost me like $100, and I use my my iRacing pedals as like my toe brakes. I can see we're hitting a little bit of turbulence here. Let's do this 1, 2, 5. Let's go flaps 5. Let's arm our speed brake. There we go. The speed brake is armed. Flaps are extending 3 to 5. Everything looks good. Everything is set. Let's go ahead and turn those runway turn-offs on. That's perfect. Everything is set as we want it. So let's go flaps 10. This is the vector we would be flying to. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. So we're going to wait until we get next to that before we program it in here. If you want to see what mine looks like, Travis, look up, it's made by Thrustmaster. It's the T16000M. Go to execute. Alright, we're going to be making a left-hand turn now. Wow, sudden clouds. Alright, cool. We are still currently at flaps 10. Alright, we're breaking out of that cloud cover. Now we're going to our holder here. Just a little quick view on the outside here for everyone to wait. Alright, so currently runway is a little bit over 10 miles off to this side here. We're going to let this intercept at holder at 2500. Let's go ahead and go flaps on 15. That's not the right one I'm looking for. It's a pretty cool little GoPro view, I guess you call it. Got an airport right there, but not quite sure which one that is. Check the weather one more time before we land, see if it updates.
Nashville INTL Information Quebec. 1800 Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 10, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 4,200 few, 6,200 broken, 8,200 broken, temperature 28.
Pretty close to being the same as what we were One day I wish I could go on Instagram without getting spam requests. Be great.
$2,500.
Alright, flaps 25, gears coming down. Man, all day it's been cloudy. Got a little bit of like clear sky, but other than that, it wasn't that great of a visual day of flying. There's our runway directly ahead of us here. All right, let's go flaps 30. It is set. Flaps. Yeah, flaps 30. All right. Flaps 30, 137 knots is our reference. You see the wind is a little bit more gustier than they were talking about. It's at 281 off to our left, coming this way. 15 knots. Just a little bit of chop.
As we go.
Our terrain radar here is telling me we got a little bit of something we have to avoid here, but we're
feet stabilized.
We're good. 1,000 feet. This is my aircraft. Thank you so much. All the throttles off. Auto brakes are set at 1. That buzzing, rotating sound that you hear, it's the trim for the nose up and down. 11 knots, wind's dropping off, but still a little bit of a crosswind.
300. 200.
We'll ignore that. We are on the visual.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
100.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight
50.
slow.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, we are in Nashville. Braking. Reversers are out. 80 knots. Go ahead, turn off the reversers, go over to manual braking. We are here in Nashville. Let's go ahead off to our right here. Alright, we can go ahead and turn off landing lights, turn offs off, turn on taxi light. Go ahead and turn on the APU 1, 2, and 3. I believe that's the terminal that way. Somewhere around here is the terminal. Forget it. It's gonna be off to our left there. Well, that was a pretty smooth landing, I think. Have to go take a look at the landing right there. Wasn't sure what it was. I don't personally get to see that. But yeah, I don't think it was too bad. Wind was pretty confident of the part. Access to the gate here. Oh, you can. Wing light come off. All back. Alright. Terminal and connector. Go ahead, turn off the taxi light. Don't need that on him. Let's go ahead, turn a field 1 as well. AP, thank you. That way we just do a little bit of, save some fuel there. So we are here in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. Cause girl, you're the only 10 I see. Hey. And I'll be here all week. Alright. Yeah, somewhere around there, I think we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on that parking brake, turn off engine number 2. Go ahead, turn on the APB packs coming off. Well, we are officially in Nashville. Alright, let's go ahead, let's go with the wing view. Set it down nice and firm. Pretty solid landing, I think. I was pretty close to being on the center line as well. There we go. Flying over some houses there. Yeah, I don't think that was too bad of a landing whatsoever, to be honest with you. Let's check it out on the tower camera. That's a pretty solid looking jet, I might add. Little Southwest colors. I see a wind blowing it around, a little bit of corrections I'm making there. Made sure I got sat down. Alright, one more view, guys, from the runway. That's not the right runway. Let's see if this will actually give us the right one. If not, then there we go. This is gonna be a little loud though, I apologize. See it's crabbing just ever so slightly. Center line? Did we get center line? Oh my gosh, look at that. Almost perfect on the center line. I'll take it. I'll take it. Tell you what, that was a pretty solid flight, guys. We are here at the gate. There we go. And, you know, not a bad parking job. Could have done a little bit better. Live and learn. But, nah, man, not yet. I knew the ASUS CPU doesn't come out until next month, so we'll get there. But that was the last flight of the evening. Check out that beautiful plane. Check out that weather here in Nashville. Good looking jet. Minus my not so good parking job there. But if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, please. And make sure you hit the like button as well. Catch you on the flip side.